Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to The Summer Hikaru Died, episode 1. Yes. Um, Pride Month might be over, but we're continuing with the gay shit. So, actually though, I think the manga did used to have the BL tag, but not anymore. So I'm not exactly too sure what's up with that. I think it's more so like, is that like explicit? You know, like characters thinking about how they're in love with each other. So that's why they took it off, since horror is the main genre. But it's definitely there, you know. But yeah, this manga is pretty popular. I've known about it since like the first volume came out. And I've seen that one page out of context where like one of them is like, "Are you one of those LGBT people?" And the other guy's like, "LGBT," but spelled completely wrong. I don't know if it how that works on in context, but I just know I'm gonna be like, "Hey," when I see it. Other than that, I don't really know anything really. I've seen like probably like another page probably, but it's like, or maybe it's a volume cover, but they're pretty like symbolic probably. So I don't really know what's going on with them anyway. So I don't really count them as spoilers. Oh my god, let me turn on my fan real quick. Sorry, but it is quite hot. So yeah. Let's get into it, shall we? It's one of my most, um, it's one of the anime this season that I was looking forward to the most, not counting sequels. So, yeah, let's get into it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh yeah, it is a Netflix anime. Whoa. Okay. Ooh. Interesting 3D environment. Okay, so they're looking for Hikaru. Oh wait, I think I do know. I think I read in like my anime list, part of the premise, that like a non-human entity um like took control of Hikaru's body. Let's wait and see though. I really like the visuals already. Well, there's gonna be a meaning to the shape of that tree. What? Whoa. Whoa. I'm guessing when we see him again, it's not gonna be Hikaru. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Let me raise the volume. You know, his eyes are completely dead. He cut his too, but in a very different way. Ooh. Already. Whoa. Okay. I see. I really like the visual of that as well. Just everything closing in around him and becoming dark. Flashback? Yoshiki. Mm. I'm getting a good sense of their their relationship. I like the way that they're doing this, like the quick, snappy way that they're like going from like I'm guessing panel to panel. Mm. Ooh, that looked really good. Oh, little sister? Hmm. His dad also has the dead looking eyes. Hmm, he's relieved. Uh, oh, that hurts. Okay. Mm. Even if he's not the original Hikaru, I'll still, for now, call him Hikaru. Hmm. I wonder if this guy has something to do with what new Hikaru is. Oh. Oh, he's hunting them down. Oh, okay. Or rather, well, hunting, exterminating. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to keep Hikaru safe from him. Ooh, the way the camera is rotating around him. Did she notice something weird? Oh. Hmm. I think I know this guy's VA. Something Kobayashi. The VA of oh my god, I'm blanking. The protagonist of Golden Kamuy. Huh. He's looking for a specific entity. Oh. Whoa. Oh, I really like that. Huh. Fun. Putting the camera inside of the bag. Oh, the book. Man, I really like the way that they're they set the atmosphere, the tone too. Like I'm feeling both like a false sense of security and just, calm as well. Neat CG when Hikaru was drifting on the bike. Okay. Already I'm feeling like I'm really gonna like both of the main characters and their dynamic. A croquet? Okay. It's kind of cute how his reaction to everything is so heightened. I can understand that. Oh. Oh. Definitely saw him as a threat. Hmm. Well. Hmm. I can, yeah, of course, Hikaru would think that, but we know why Yoshiki is doing this. Huh. Why? What did she feel there? And why? Hmm. Hmm. I really like how much we're focusing on Yoshiki freaking out about this. Huh. Hmm. Nonuki. Oh, didn't Hikaru say that name before? Like the original Hikaru. Oh, the animation is on her was crazy though. I do think she was definitely seeing what's, the creature that Hikaru is right now. Mm. 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 Okay. Yo, the red lighting. Oh, the shading on his face. Oh yeah, this is not the same person. Oh. That's what OG Hikaru was saying in his last moments. Hmm. Is there something going on with his little sister? No. His parents are having problems. Is it Hikaru at her door? Yo. I really like the presentation of this. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, that must have been Hikaru. If he killed her, is it because, she knew what he was and was, spreading it around? Right. Oh no, of course that would bring unwanted attention. Kubitachi. Yo, that's the end of the episode? It is. Alright. Man, oh man. I mean, there's quite a few things where I'm like, should I say them? Since, because, it's still the first episode. We're just getting to know the premise, the characters, and even maybe the main theme. You know what? I'll just say it. I think the main theme of the series is gonna be surrounded or revolving around identity, moving past grief, I was gonna say like maybe just accept someone for who they are, but that kind of falls into the identity umbrella. But yeah, some parts just made me think like, huh. Like, I'm not gonna say much in case you haven't watched it, but literally Cool Generic Romance just ended. I think it was last Saturday. And this is giving me some similar vibes. It's basically like if, without saying too much, if, the POV character in Cool Generic Romance was swapped between, Kudo and Kujirai. Of course, it's not a one-to-one, but I'm just getting those vibes. Especially with Yoshiki going like, I know this is not Hikaru, but like I just, I don't know what I would do with myself if I don't have Hikaru in some sort of way, form, or shape. So even if this isn't Hikaru, I'll still take it at the moment, because I don't have anything else to grasp onto. As we saw later in the episode, he doesn't really seem to have a very happy or comfortable home life. So it seemed like Hikaru was his lifeline. So now that he's gone, he's just completely out of sorts. I think it was when they were like by the bridge. Or he's having like the freak out. Like, yeah, what is this thing anyway? It looks like Hikaru, but it ain't. It's something different. Doesn't make sense. Why is this happening? I don't get it. I'm going nuts. Even if he's a fake, I want him to stay. Yeah. Yeah, this is the biggest reason why I'm getting the Cool Generic Romance vibes. Like, he just wants the person that brought him the most happiness before to still be around, even if he knows he's not actually the same person. And well, he's scared of the new Hikaru. He'll still, I don't know if I'd call like tolerate his presence, but like when he asked him, right? Oh, that's a really pretty shot. At 10 minutes and 31 seconds. Yo, that's a really pretty shot. like the purple sunset. But yeah, when he asked him, like, do you like me? And Hikaru responds, like, yeah, I do. I like you a lot. But it's not reassuring at all from the way that this is framed. For one, we cannot see half of his face. So, like, I don't think necessarily that it's like, oh, he's lying. I think he's being as genuine as he can be. And we don't know exactly the nature of the creature that he is. But I do believe him. You know, when he's like, I really don't want to kill you, Yoshiki, so please don't make me. Because as we saw, he's definitely willing to kill other people who saw through his copying of Hikaru. And he got rid of the old lady, but not Yoshiki. He's that attached already. So I think the reason why half of his face is shaded, it's because we're seeing it from Yoshiki's point of view. The darkened half is basically the dead Hikaru. And the visible part is the new Hikaru. I mean, that's what he says, right? You never said that before. Yeah. Oh, he thinks it. He doesn't say it. But I think that's why he's like, you know, the mood is not an optimistic one. Even though that should be some reassuring words. Because he really wishes he could have heard that from Oji Hikaru, but he was never able to get that from him. And that's why he cries. Yeah, he got those words, but not from the actual person he wanted them from. And that's why he cries. Though he doubles down on still using this new Hikaru as a replacement. And it's, you know, like, it's complicated, of course. Do me a favor and never leave me again, okay? It's like, of course, you know, he's not saying not really this new Hikaru as his own person. If he was, then he wouldn't be even giving him, like, the benefit of the doubt of hanging out with him, and probably would have just cut out all communication with him. But it's also, you know, it's part fear, but also it's part fear of Hikaru himself, but also part fear of losing Hikaru for good. That would be him fully accepting that Hikaru is gone. Him saying again, like, he wouldn't say that if he saw this new Hikaru as his own person, because he hasn't done that yet. He's not really seeing him as someone else, but he kinda is, right? Otherwise he wouldn't have the freak out at the bridge. There's also, like, I don't know exactly how to, like, describe it, but seeing Hikaru cry at the movie give me, like, a big slight spoiler of Chainsaw Man, but Makima crying at the movie theater during the Redsei arc. That's what, you know, reminded me of. He might not be human, but he definitely seems to have some human emotions. And he has regular reactions to stuff. And I think it's definitely important to note what the movie was about. Mm. Oh, yeah. It's the guy in the movie saying, I could replace you just like that. And Hikaru is crying at that. Nah, oh, he's feeling bad for the woman, right? That's what he says. So I think he's relating to her. He wouldn't want to be replaced. But the irony comes from him already having replaced someone else's precious person. Of course, it's, it's too much for Yoshiki to explain. Oh, yeah, also the reaction he has to, like, the karage. No, here, when he explains what he... here, I can recall the memories perfectly, but not the actual experiences. Basically, what I'm imagining is basically like, like someone telling you, or watching a video of you doing something, maybe like when you were like very drunk and then you forgot about it and like, okay, I can see that I did that, but I don't remember it. So technically doing it again is like the first time. So yeah, definitely different. But yeah, I wonder what it is about new Hikaru that some people can just like feel that he's different in like a unsettling way. But I don't know what it is. Oh man, yeah, I almost forgot that when Yoshiki confronted Hikaru about like, you're not him, right? He was basically having a panic or anxiety attack as the other one was hugging him. Yeah, Hikaru's gone, that's not gonna change. So even if he's a fake, I want him to stay. Yeah, basically the same conclusion he has when he freaks out again at the bridge. So I'm guessing this is not gonna be the only time we have Yoshiki being like, oh my god, what do I do? This isn't right. Hikaru's not gonna come back even if I keep this guy safe and his secret away from everybody. But by the end, he keeps having that same conclusion. Even if he's a fake, I'll let him stay. Although, Monogatari and now cool and generic romance, a big theme is like, okay, so what if he's fake? In his attempt to become like the real thing, he might turn out to be just as real as the original. But yeah, we don't know what kind of creature really Hikaru is. So like, we don't know if he has to, kill people, or if it's something like he could train himself to not do. It's a bit of a question mark right now. But yeah, I love the, would you call it cinematography? you know, the sure, let's call it that for now. But I love that the whole episode felt very cinematic. Yeah, this Yoshiki saying I don't feel like explaining it. Probably because he's already talked about the dragonflies with OJ Hikaru already. So it's another reminder that this is not him. And that's what causes the internal just, you know, let's call it near anxiety attack. And yeah, I also like how current Hikaru is very insistent, you know. I didn't kill Hikaru. He was already near death. So I wonder if he's gonna be honest or lie about killing the old lady. Or he's just, you know, he really cares about making clear that he didn't kill Hikaru because he was super important to Yoshiki. Plus, he really likes Yoshiki, so he doesn't want him to have an overly negative opinion of him. Yeah. I mean, yeah, when he said, like, oh, Yoshiki, you're such a nice person. I don't know what to do. You're being, like, too nice to me. And it's like, Like, of course Hikaru would think that, but we know that Yoshiki's doing it from a selfish angle. It's not out of niceness or kindness. It's out of his own benefit that he's treating Hikaru like this. He needs it for his own, he thinks, rather, you know, for his own coping mechanism. Now, I don't know what could be the right way to go about this, because I would be like, okay, Yoshiki at some point has to let go of Hikaru if he wants to move on. But I don't think this is that kind of series. I think Yoshiki might just continue on his codependency. We'll see though, we'll see. This is like, you know, way, way far away. But yeah, overall, really great first episode. Let me know if you think I missed something. Whether it's like, you know, like symbolism or something in regards to like Hikaru, OJ and current, or Yoshiki, that it was, you know, that I'm supposed to already grasp by watching this. So yeah, really excited to continue this. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.